Hey everybody, welcome back to Barbecue Riot. On today's episode, what we're going to be doing, we're going to be tackling one of the main dishes in your holiday dinner, the ham. Now during these times, there's a lot of folks that may not have extra coin in their pocket to drop anywhere from $30 to $80 on a ham. And trust me, you can drop $80 on a ham like that. Or maybe you're a single person. You're just going to cook for you and your spouse, or maybe a very small family. You don't need one of these great big hams. Well, the solution for that is this. We're going to smoke a 3-pound canned ham today. Now let me tell you what we're going to be doing to this. We're going to spiral slice it, then we're going to tie it. Then we're going to hit it with a mustard binder, Dijon mustard, and a homemade seasoning solution that's going to have some sugars in it. It's going to have a little heat and a little citrus to it. Now toward the end of this, what we're going to do, we're going to hit it with a cherry glaze, and that cherry glaze is going to get all down in those spiraled slices, and it's going to be so scrumptious. So let me tell you, if you like what you see on the video today, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel, like and share all the content of the channel. I'd like to ask you to ding the bell, and when you ding the bell, hit all. Now what that's going to do, every time we put up a brand new video to YouTube or to YouTube Shorts, you're going to get it so you won't miss anything. You can also catch us on Facebook at Barbecue Riot, and we're on Instagram and TikTok. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and get this going. You want to? Giddy up. Alright, so earlier I had said what we're going to do is spiral slice this. So what we're going to do, we're just going to put nice slices all the way down through it, not too thick, not too thin, but we're not going to go all the way through. We're going to try stopping about right there. So the only thing you want to do, you first really want a nice sharp knife. Up, look here, first slice, up, look yonder, this guy, amateur. So let's start a little thicker. So you just want to go not all the way through, just like so. You want your slices about the width of a number 2 pencil, and you're going to go all the way down this thing. Now when we get down to the end, then we're going to tie it, and when we tie it, I'm going to show you a trick on tying things, so it's going to be a lot easier, so you don't have to have someone come over and put their thumb on something for you so you can hold it down. So when we get done with this, I'll show you that. Alright, so let's go ahead and tie this thing. Now the trick I was talking about, cut your string long enough to where you go around it 2 times so you don't have to have a buddy come put his thumb on there to hold it. There you go, it'll hold it as my thing's doing a little breakdance move. And you just tie it. Lickety split. There you go. Now you just cut it off. All right, now let's hit this with a binder. We got a little Dijon mustard. I told you we're doing this, man. We're going to hit this with some flavors. Now, I want y'all to understand, for those of y'all don't like mustard, I don't like mustard either, you're not going to taste it. All this is a binder. So we're going to go all the way around. The bottom, I'm not going to do the bottom. I'm not worried about it. We're going to hit a lot of flavors on this thing, so it's going to be all good. So now when you get that done, now we're going to hit it with our seasoning. Alright, so this is a special rub I came up with. It's got a couple, 3 different kinds of sugar in it. We're going to hit it with some heat. It's got a little citrus in it as well. This is going to make for some interesting flavors. And then later we're going to hit this with that cherry glaze that we're going to make. I'm telling you, man, this thing's going to be off the easy. Everybody from Mom and Canada's going to be like, man, that guy's all right. Alright, so let's put a little bit more on the top here. We're going to let this sit about 15 minutes. We're going to go outside at the pit boss. We're going to fire that rascal up. Alright, the pit boss is up to temp, so let's go ahead and put this on. Alright, so I got it on this handy rack. It's easier to maneuver. And as in other videos, my heat source is over here on the left. So we're going to go more right. We're going to set it right there. And this is probably going to take just a little bit over an hour. So we'll check on it here in about 30 minutes. Also, we're going to cook this to an internal temperature of about 150. At 120 or so, we're going to hit it with the glaze. Alright, so let's get this glaze going. What we have some cherry preserves that we've started with. It's like 13 ounce. Now to that we're going to add the juice of 1 freshly squeezed lemon. Then we're going to add brown sugar, light brown sugar. We're going to add some ground mustard, some nutmeg, allspice, and some kosher salt. Now this is on low, and You're going to want to cook this to where it mixes really well and all breaks down, all comes together. And this is what we're going to use as our glaze. So we're going to let this work itself out, and then we'll go check on our ham here in just a few minutes. All right, the internal temperature is at 120. Let's see what we got. Oh, hello. Oh, that's looking good. Now it's time to put some of this cherry glaze on. I'm going to tell you, man, this is aromatic as can be. So let's just dump that rascal on there. That glaze is going to get all down in those cracks. I'm telling you, man, I'm really excited about this. You can hear the sizzle. This is going to turn out gorgeous. Yeah, buddy. Got little bits of cherry on top. Let's hit this back side. And the thing what I like about what we did here, where we spiral cut this juice is going to go down in this ham. So that's going to be good stuff. Let's paint the sides here. Get that looking good. Tell you what, I'm going to go ahead and keep working on this, and we'll see y'all in a minute. We have got to go in so you can see just how gorgeous this is. I'm telling you, the camera is not doing this justice, and the smell is just aromatic as can be. This is unbelievable. This turned out simply amazing. Let me go ahead and cut off a little bit of this back end here. Let me see what we got going on here. Look at that, man. Look at that. That is just, that's gorgeous. And who's to say you can't dump that down in there? I'm not saying you can't do it. Then you got to go in for the kill. I'm telling you, man. This is delicious. Do not shortchange yourself on a canned ham. This glaze is out of this world. The seasoning that we used on that ham, I'm getting a little bit of heat. It's sweet as well. This is very fruity. This is unbelievably delicious. I'm going to tell you, this will sneak up on you. You can taste those nice spices in there, allspice, nutmeg, the ground mustard, the brown sugar, along with that cherry. This comes together tremendous. Let's see how this goes on roll. Hello, man. Hello. This is delicious, man. This ham is just succulent. Nice little roll here. Warmed it up in the oven. Put a little butter top on it, man. This is delicious. I want to wish everyone out there a happy holiday. I had a couple of my buddies stop by. They weren't able to stay for the entire thing. But I got to give a shout out to my older brother, John Lilly. John's going to be at my house tomorrow, so John's going to get a bunch of this, I guarantee you that. And another one of my buddies, Craig Cook from Oceana, West Virginia. Craig, big guy, this is for you. So hey, all I gotta say is this, man. I enjoy y'all so much. Thanks for tuning in and watching me. Giddy up.